Do you feel chronically misunderstood, weird, or different? Do people who don't know you frequently make inaccurate assumptions about you? Have you had to tell yourself or other people, if they only got to know me, maybe things would be different? If you answered yes, I know that you live in a profound pain and loneliness of not being understood. Too many people crave connection, a place, and people where they get to belong, but can't find them. Why is that? I'm here with 5 potential reasons. Hello everyone, my name is Tia and I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I make videos that offer tips on how to improve your relationship with yourself and other people. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss more tips from a therapist. Today, we're talking about 5 reasons why people struggle to understand you. The first potential reason is that your outward presentation doesn't match who you are on the inside. And sometimes this is on purpose. When we are not comfortable with who we are, we tend to hide those aspects of ourselves from other people. We camouflage or conceal significant chunks of who we are, and people's brains don't really have a choice but to try and fill in those blanks. This protective mechanism has consequences, including being really difficult to understand. People can sense our trepidation, our hesitancy, that we're not open, and they take that as a sign to give us some space. This could also present as us putting up a front in order to feel and appear different than how we actually are. Maybe we want to seem more confident, interesting, or informed, but it is very hard to fool an audience. Even the best manipulators leave some clues. People have a sense. They can typically pick up on an act, and they can feel when something is off. So rather than appearing like a better version of ourselves, we come off as being dishonest, which is also off-putting. And sometimes this mismatch is not on purpose. Most people are not trained in style and aesthetics or personal branding, so they're pretty ignorant to the vibe that they may be putting off. Or maybe it was just not something that they put much thought into. Either way, the outside doesn't match the inside and obstructs social connection. The second reason people struggle to understand you is that you are not in alignment with how you would like to be seen by other people. And this is kind of similar to the first point, but it goes a little bit deeper. You may have flawed self-awareness. Your self-perception, how you see yourself and believe yourself to be, may not match how others perceive you. There's an incongruence, a misalignment with who you think you are and how you behave. Sometimes people think that they're being funny and charismatic, but really they come off as rude and obnoxious.
Hey! You're talking to my guy all wrong. It's the wrong tone.
Part of the problem may be that you don't know how you're coming off. In an effort to reduce bullying and to be more empathetic and compassionate towards people's feelings, we have gotten less honest with each other. It is a delicate art to gently correct somebody. But there's that old adage, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Those good intentions to not hurt our feelings can leave us feeling stranded and confused as to why we aren't getting the reaction that we had hoped for. Or you could just be a hypocrite. You lack the integrity of being who you claim to be. And when people see that, they tend to keep you at arm's length.
Boom. Roasted.
The third reason it might be hard to understand you is you're in the wrong place or with the wrong people. People are not always born in the place where they belong. Sometimes they have to seek it out. You could be the polar opposite of everybody you're currently around, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Plus, not everyone cares to understand everyone else.
I don't care!
It's impossible for everyone to like and be interested in everybody, and that's okay. We all have limited space in our lives and hearts that we reserve for how we choose. Some people are just not our people. Maybe you're a zebra among horses, but just because you don't see any zebras from where you're standing right now doesn't mean that they don't exist. Yes, everyone is unique, but you're also not so unique and not so strange that there's no place for you on this planet. Go find the other zebras. The fourth reason it might be hard to understand you is that you value being different and unique. Some people like to be the zebra among the horses. They need to be different and to stand out from other people. But there are consequences to this. You can't be exceptional without being somewhat of an outsider. They have a natural craving for human connection, but leverage themselves against others for their self-image. Yes, you should be your authentic self, and that will make you different from other people. But don't try to be so different from everybody that you alienate yourself. It is self-sabotage to rebel against a norm and then feel rejected by it. Some people are contrarian because being different is their identity. And if that's the case, you need to ask yourself this important question. What's more important to you? Being different, unique, and special, or connecting? They don't necessarily have to be mutually exclusive, but if you find yourself stuck here, it's because a part of you believes they are. So this may not be an easy question for you to answer. The fifth reason why it might be hard to understand you is that you don't know yourself. If you don't clearly know who you are, you can't expect others to. When we aren't grounded in our true self, we present in a way that's confusing and lacking in depth. People who are confused about who they are typically list the things that they like in place of who they are.
I like turtles.
Their identity is like a kaleidoscope, fragmented interests and media they consume, activities that they like, or things that they like that other people do. Knowing yourself is more so reflected in your values and your priorities. Sure, you're going to have niche interests that you share with other people, but there's also a depth and a clarity in what your purpose is, in what's most important to you, and you live your life in alignment with those values. That's the difference between a kaleidoscope and a portrait. A portrait has a clear picture where everything comes together and makes sense. People know what to do with that. Kaleidoscopes are cool, but they are not predictable. And it's predictability that lets us know who someone is. Did you find this video helpful? What other tips from a therapist are you looking for? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.